That's right.
Ma'am, that was a significant day, January 22nd of 2008, correct?
Yes.
It was significant for a number of reasons, including the fact that you claimed that on January 21 of 2008, you caught Mr. Alexander masturbating to some images of boys, correct?
I only saw one image. It was a boy.
Ma'am, didn't you say that there were images? There were more than one?
There were more than one image. I only caught a
So
quick
was
view
there
of
more
one
than
image.
one image? I'm sorry. Was there more than one image, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, but you only saw one, right?
One
According
clearly,
to
yes.
you.
Hmm.
Is that yes?
That's yes.
And that was the day before this supposed thing happened on January, or where he had this violent issue with you on January 22nd of 2008, right?
That's right.
And if we go again to this entry here of 456, I haven't written because there has been nothing noteworthy to report. That's what you wrote, correct?
Correct.
The way you explain it to us here, this issue involving this claimed issue involving Mr. Alexander, that's pretty noteworthy, isn't it?
Not for my journal, but
Is it
yes,
noteworthy?
in reality, I guess it is very noteworthy.
It's noteworthy to you, isn't it?
It is today.
It's noteworthy to you, isn't it?
I already answered your question.
And the answer is yes or no.
Yes.
And it's so noteworthy to you that you waited until after you killed Mr. Alexander to tell anybody about it, right?
I waited years.
The answer is, did you wait until after this prosecution started, after you were charged, to tell anybody about it, correct?
Objection, ask and answer.
Overruled.
Yes, I waited years.
And ma'am, one of the things that the way you made it sound was that he had a problem, right?
He did have a problem.
That's what you claim, right?
That's the reality.
That's what you claim, correct?
Okay, yes.
When back then there was this problem, did you call, for example, the way you made it sound is he had this huge problem. Did you call, for example, Child Protective Service?
No.
I mean, you made it sound that there was such a big problem that he even went and spent the night somewhere at a friend's house and they had a child, and that concerned you. Do you remember telling us that on direct examination?
Yes.
And yet, you didn't go to that person and tell him, hey, he's got this issue, did you?
No.
You didn't go to the police department and tell him anything, right?
No.
You chose to keep that allegation until about 2 years ago? Is that right?
I think it's almost 3 years ago at this point. No. I think it was almost 3.5, 4 years ago at this point.
Pick a year. What year did you disclose?
2009 was when I first
And
told somebody.
And you were arrested back in July of 2008, right?
Yes.
And when this detective interviewed you, you didn't tell him anything about it, did you?
Definitely not.
And you could have, though, right?
In theory, yes, I could have.